So as creators, we are always searching for new music, new sound effects to add to our content, and honestly, there are a ton of different platforms out there that offer these services to us. But recently, Audiio reached out and asked if I wanted to work on a video, and there is one major reason why I decided to team up with them. And that is the sheer value of what they're actually offering to us as the creators. Now, I'll be showing you why choosing the right music for a video is super duper important to set the theme, and how choosing the wrong music can completely ruin the overall feel of your video. So I caught up with my mate Jason, aka the strongest man in the world, to shoot a mini sequence, and this is what we came up with. So the music choice I made for this sequence was dependent on a few different factors. Number one, Jason is a pretty big dude, so clearly I wanted something that reflected that as well. So I chose a track that had some like heavy metal guitar in it, because I thought that's what kind of worked. Number two is I wanted it to be quite fast paced, because I didn't want it to like drag on too long and like lose the viewer's attention. So a higher tempo song was what was actually needed. Now let's replace this track with something that's like completely different. So we head over to audio.com and we browse to say, I don't know, electronic and hip hop. Let's see what comes up. Okay, cool. So let's just check out this first track, Break the Silence by Terum, and let's just have a quick listen. Okay, perfect, but not perfect. So if we drop this into the same sequence, let's see just how it sounds. Alright, I won't make you sit through the whole sequence, but you get the idea, right? So we can tell that the electronic and hip hop music is not a good fit for this type of video. So let's go to the complete opposite side of the spectrum again. I did a bit of searching and I found this cool track called Deliverance by Antarctic Wastelands, and it's this really like mellow, dreamy, cool sounding track. Now what's interesting about this track is that the feel of it fits somewhat because of like the environment that we shot in. Like because we're shooting outdoors in nature, I think it kind of works. But again, like the mellowness of the track doesn't really suit the character, so Jason in the video, for me personally anyway. But let's have a listen and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Now, the major problem with people starting out is that they really have no budget and they're trying to make as much content as possible to build a portfolio to service clients who aren't really paying them enough. Like we've all been in this situation and we all know how this feels. I know I've been here and it sucks. And a lot of these copyright music services charge more if you want to use the content for like marketing or advertising online with social media, which for me is where like most of the content I make for my clients ends up anyway. So the platforms that I look for and find the most valuable are the ones that allow you to not only use their music on personal projects, but also to help advertise businesses online and like build up your own business servicing clients as well. And to top all this off, they're offering a fixed price for a lifetime subscription for their entire collection for a limited time whilst they're kind of like setting up and getting everything rolling. Now for me, this is exactly what I was looking for when I first started out. So Pay once and get access to unlimited music to make amazing content for my clients and not have to worry about getting like copyright strikes or anything like that. They currently have over 4,000 highly curated songs and are adding 50 to 100 new songs every week. And I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting the quality of the music to be like that great because it was quite cheap. But the music is actually like really, really good. Plus they also have a sound effects library on the side as well, which is what I used in this sequence to add a little bit more depth. So if I was to turn off the music and just play the sound effects, this is what it would sound like. So there is actually a ton of different elements that go into actually making a video complete if you want to go that extra mile. There is like the ambient sounds like the water and the animals, and there's also a few little whoosh sounds when like elements are moving close to the camera and whatnot. And all the sounds in this video were actually found on audio.com. Now because they are still pretty new, they don't have like a massive sound effects library, but they are updating it every week, and all the sounds and music I found on the site were actually really good quality. Now it's surprising because that is the big deciding factor for most people as to what platform they're actually going to go with. You can sign up for an annual subscription for $199 US, which includes your music and your sound effects subscription, or for a limited time only whilst they're getting set up and getting everything rolling, you can get a lifetime membership for music for $299 US or $199 US for a lifetime subscription to the sound effects library. Now, honestly, for me, this is like a no-brainer. So being able to pay a one-off price to get lifetime access to a platform is what I wish I could have had when I first started out making content online. Yes, it will put a little bit of a dent in your wallet to begin with, but the money you'll save over the next, 5-10 years will be well worth it. And if that wasn't good enough, if you want an extra 10% off your purchase, then if you use the code AndrewMurphy10 at checkout, you'll get 10% off anything you buy. So if you're interested, then click the link down below and start checking out all the awesome music and sound effects they have to offer at audio.com. If you did enjoy this video, then consider liking and subscribing. And as always, guys, stay creative and just be you. See ya.